And please give us an example of brevity and conciseness. Thank you.
Thank you, and I want to thank everyone on the panel as well. It really is a pleasure to be sharing this platform with such a distinguished group of leaders, both in the religious and political fields. As you heard, I'm a representative of a non-government organization, so I spend a lot of my time trying to get governments to do what they naturally don't want to do. So it's an honor to be among all of you today. I want to add my thanks to the government of Kazakhstan for its long commitment to promoting tolerance and understanding among religions of the world. I've been fortunate to participate in almost all of the gatherings that the government has been hosting every 3 years. I also want to acknowledge my friend and colleague, the Chief Rabbi of Kazakhstan, Yeshaya Cohen, and recognize him for his ongoing work to strengthen the Jewish community in Kazakhstan. A little bit about NCSEJ. We represent a broad coalition of Jewish organizations in the United States. We are the voice in support of Jewish concerns in Eastern Europe and the former Soviet Union. Historically, my organization worked to free Soviet Jews and others, and participated in the Helsinki process to promote interreligious dialogue and peace. Today, we continue our work within the countries of the former Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, promoting strong bilateral relations between the United States and, in this case, Kazakhstan and other countries in the region. And we advocate on behalf of freedom of religion and positive intergroup relations. Our work is based on Jewish values. Jewish values not only applies to Judaism, but how to treat others. The Torah teaches that every human being is created in the likeness of God. The life of each person is sacred. Anyone who takes a single life, it is as though he has destroyed the entire world. Anyone who saves a single life, it is as though he has saved the entire world. This reflects our commitment to countering terrorism and extremism. Human dignity, the right of every person to life, justice, and to decide how and where they should live. Social justice. The Torah also teaches justice you shall pursue. According to our Jewish sages, the world endures because of 3 things: justice, truth, and peace. This is a foundation for charitable activities and peacekeeping. Jewish values are a foundation of our strength and resilience as a community. Our advocacy efforts come from this foundation and helps our community grow stronger. All of our futures depends on our ability to coexist peacefully with people of other faiths. We seek dialogue and joint action with people of other faiths in the hope that together we can bring peace, freedom, and justice to the world. Globalization has led to a greater need for understanding and integration among people of different social, ethnic, and religious backgrounds. Religious tolerance invites us to live peacefully with people of differing or even opposing beliefs to ensure global solidarity. There's a concept in Jewish life called tikkun olam, to repair the world. It's a basic concept. It's the pursuit of social justice, and it's based on the idea that Jews bear responsibility not only for their own moral, spiritual, and material welfare, but also for the welfare of society at large. Now, earlier I mentioned the Helsinki process. This process fostered the development of initiatives to combat anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, and other forms of intolerance. It was through the combined efforts of NGOs and participating governments that we've been able to counter the dramatic increase in the number of verbal and physical attacks against Jews, Muslims, Christians, and others. Not only words, but actions are needed to live in a more pluralistic and tolerant society. One of the most important components in combating hate and extremism is education. And you heard many people on the panel today and throughout the 2 days talk about the need for greater education. We do this through a partnership. We believe that it's a partnership between the public and private sectors to counter the growing influence of extremism, acts of terrorism, and the expanded dissemination of hate on social media. The American Jewish community, including my organization, has been successful in creating coalitions that can work together to combat acts of desecration, including physical and verbal attacks. This is most effective when interfaith groups speak out together against these incidents. This also includes government officials. When government and interfaith groups are involved together, it sends a strong message that acts of hate will not be tolerated in our society. Through our work at NCSEJ, together with many other partners in Kazakhstan and elsewhere around the region, we will continue to foster cooperation to ensure positive relations among governments and civil society and all people who are committed to peace and religious tolerance. I want to finish with 2 points. First, by again thanking the President and the government a platform to come together.